What's up, guys? It's your boy Darskin, and today we're going to be talking about how to gear most of the units late game. I've had like 2 or 3 people like spam ask me to do this. I mean, I've had other people ask me this as well, but like these couple of people have like, they put it in the video suggestions on my Discord. They put it on like 3 or 4 videos back to back. So I decided I'm gonna go ahead and talk about how to gear units late game-ish, I guess you could say, because a lot of people don't know how, right? A lot of people are doing it wrong. I actually have a really cool friend. Shout out to my boy Lego. He kind of geared wrong as well. So it just goes to show, you know, a lot of people don't know how to gear late game. So I want to go ahead and talk about that. And this is just a general thing. Going over basically every single unit in the game. So yeah, anyways, if you guys don't know, a big part of, well, like late game as far as gearing your units is going to be HP defense. All right, I know a lot of you guys may not have that many HP defense sets, but HP defense is going to be like what almost like 90% of the units use. It's going to be like most units are going to be using HP defense, and the reason why is because if they are not a primary damage dealer, right? If they are not the primary damage dealer, you're probably going to want to go HP defense. And I'll get into the specifics as to why, you know, going forward. So we're just going to start from the top and go through like some of the like meta characters and stuff like that. So Valenti, as you guys know, I have triple defense on Valenti, but the only reason why I have triple defense on her is because I wanted a triple defense set. And the reason why is because for when I'm farming, I'll use it for Gother. Obviously, when I use a tank, like maybe Red Guild Thunder, or if I'm using small tank Diane, or if I'm using even Green Hellbrum, because Green Hellbrum's passive is based off of defense. So I made a triple defense set. You want to go HP defense on Valenti because she is pure utility and support. She does no damage. Right, her ult does damage, yeah, but it's like her ult damage is mainly based off of Rupture, which is enemies being buffed. So like, she's not going to be a damage dealer, right? So you're going to be wanting to go HP defense for her, 100%. I know a lot of people wanted to know if triple defense was better. Triple defense isn't better necessarily because you're losing out on combat class, and it's like, I can't use the triple defense set for everybody. I can generally only use it for a couple of characters. So there is that. I mean, Death Pierce, little HP defense, you're never going to be using him as damage. Escanor. A lot of people want to know about Escanor. Escanor can go attack defense or HP defense. The reason why is because Escanor has so many stats that going attack defense, he's still going to have a lot of HP, or going HP defense, he's still going to have a lot of attack. A lot of people opt for HP defense so they can have higher combat class. Not to mention, when Red Escanor comes out, if you guys don't know, Red Escanor has a card that works off of Amplify. Amplify makes you do more damage per buff. So, you don't really need the attack stat if you're going to be having the buffs anyways, which one of Escanor's best teams, or Red Escanor's best team, is Mono Red, which is going to be Escanor, Gother, Arthur, which, if you guys don't know, Gother, Arthur, you can get that level 3, you know, boost, which is going to be 4 buffs. On top of Red Escanor's passive, it's going to be 5 buffs. So, a lot of people opt to going like HP defense gear for Escanor. I mean, it's personally your choice. I'm going to go attack defense. I went HP defense on JP. So, that's your choice. Every DN in the game, HP defense. It's not a discussion. The only DN that's really used is this one. And a lot of people are like, oh, well, Darskin, why would I not go attack defense? Isn't she a damage dealer? Her main damage comes from her ultimate, which she has the hardest hitting AoE ult in the game, right? Like, her ult is 3-6, and she does 630. My King's ult is 6-6, and his ult multiplier is 630. That just goes to show her ult hits dummy hard. And her passive gives her attack percents. So, you're not going to be needing attack near as much on DN, right? You're not going to really be using her, but, like, she's a farmer, pure subs. It doesn't matter what you give her. Mele Otis. Mele Otis is a unit that you give attack to every time, every single time, because he is always a primary damage dealer in whatever he does. Red Demon Mele for Crimson, Blue Demon Mele for Pen Team. Those are really the only two, but Lost Vein Mele Otis, when he comes out, they are all the main damage dealer. You will always go attack on Mele Otis. Now, you can go attack defense on him, which most people will, or you can go attack crit damage, which, I mean, you can invest in a SSR crit damage gear if you want to. You don't have to. Attack defense is perfectly fine. Arthur. You will always go HP defense on Arthur. A lot of people will talk about how, oh, well, Arthur's a damage dealer. Arthur is never the main damage dealer in any team, ever. Like, there's no team. Humans, it's like Hauser or someone, or Escanor. Mono Red, it's still not, like, Arthur's never the primary damage dealer. You will always go HP defense on Arthur. Now, obviously, you can go attack defense if you want to, but it just wouldn't really make sense. HP defense, HP. The people I skip over are going to be HP defense, clearly. Slater's never going to have his own gear. You will go, like, attack crit damage for, like, Red Demon, but, like, that's it. Like, he'll never have his own gear. He's never going to be used in anything except for, like, Red Demon, which you go attack crit damage, so that's whatever. Gustav. Generally, you would go HP defense, but if he is Hellbrim support, you will go attack defense. Only in the event of Hellbrim support will you go attack defense on him. Otherwise, it's HP defense. Merlin. Merlin's perfect cube scales off of attack, right? 150% of attack for 2 turns, etc. Her perfect cube scales off of attack. So, if you're going to be having Merlin in the front line, like with the tank team, right? The tank team, you can go HP defense, but you want to get that perfect cube up. You want it to be as strong as possible. You want to have Merlin do as much damage as possible because you don't have that much damage. You could go attack defense. But if Merlin is just going to be in the support all the time, like 4th slot, if Merlin is always going to be like the 4th slot for like ult rush or something like that, you can go HP defense. That's what I did. But generally you'll go attack just so that her perfect cube is going to be, you know, a lot stronger, because in the front slot you're going to be using her skills. In the 4th slot you won't be using her, so HP defense is perfectly fine. Moving on, Hellbrim, never ever go HP defense on Hellbrim. His ult multiplier is not high enough. His ult multiplier is 420, right? Even with combo ultimate, it's 525. Now, obviously, with this passive, he does more damage, but you want to go attack defense on Hellbrim. That's just the best case scenario. He will always, on any team that he's on, he's the main the primary damage dealer. So you do want to do that. Hauser. A lot of people think you go attack defense on Hauser, and that could not be further from the truth. Late game Hauser, you want to go HP defense because he is a 4-slot unit on every team. Whether you're using, like on Pin Team, you're not using him, but if you were using him in the 4th slot, say you don't have Red King, he's in the 4th slot. Even on Mono Red. Mono Red is Arthur, Gother, Escanor, then Hauser, or etc. But he's like, Hauser is always a 4-slot unit, right? So it's like, unless you're using Hauser in the front, HP defense is perfectly fine, you know, with him. Honestly, Hauser and Lilia can share their HP defense Pierce Roll sub gear, right? Now, obviously, that's talking SSR. If you go UR, then you gotta, you know. But, like, Hauser, like, in the 4th slot is not doing anything with attack defense gear. So, HP defense would be better for that, you know, combat class. Gother, I shouldn't have to talk about it. Obviously, HP defense. You will only run attack defense on Gother if he is the primary damage dealer. And what I mean by that is, with the tank team, Gother, Merlin, Valenti, you don't really have any damage. The only damage you really have is Gother's ultimate. So attack defense in that scenario, or those, would be fine. Obviously, Green King, attack crit damage. He's only going to be used in Grey Demon. HP defense, already said HP defense. She's in the back slot. It's Mele Otis. Doesn't matter. Melascula. Not that you would be using her, but even if you are, like, she just doesn't do enough damage to be considered a damage dealer. HP defense. Gallon. Same thing. He has Amplify. So he, like, his whole thing is Amplify. You don't have to go attack defense. Same thing with Red Escanor. You can go HP defense. Lilia needs Sustain HP defense. I know a lot of people want to go attack defense for her healing, but, like, the trade-off isn't worth it necessarily. Now, I mean, you can go attack defense for the healing, but HP defense is generally what you want. No one uses those 3. No one uses those 4. No. Yada yada. I mean, if you use Blue Bond, obviously attack defense for him, but he's only used for like Red Demon. Yeah, obviously Deanne. Elizabeth, she has Amplify as well, HP defense, and the New Year's Elizabeth that's going to be coming out is also HP defense. You're going to be going HP defense for most of the lists. Obviously, attack damage, attack defense, attack crit damage, Mele Otis. Looking at everybody else, I mean, Jericho's attack crit damage, but she's specifically made for certain, you know, nuking things, so that's whatever. Guild Thunder, obviously, HP defense. Gila, HP defense. Not like this one, you could, like, she's just not going to be your primary damage dealer either. Like, all of these units are not primary damage dealers. I know a lot, like, the last thing we would have to talk about would be Bond, which a lot of people say go attack defense on Bond or HP defense. Either one is fine, actually. I have not tested this on JP enough to know which one I like more between HP defense or attack defense Bond, but Bond is able to steal attack defense from people, so he doesn't need it as much. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. Like, with Green Bond, you could go attack defense or HP defense. I mean, you should. I doubt people are using him a lot. I wouldn't really be using him, but that's whatever. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, what about him? You can go HP defense on Mele Otis, this one, because of how his counter works, right? His counter does more damage based off of missing HP. So the more HP he has, the bigger window you have. But, like, if you're building UR gear for Mele Otis, your UR gear is going to be attack defense or attack crit damage anyways. So just throw that on him, and he'll do more damage. He'll be perfectly fine. I know we got more units that'll come out in the future that a lot of you guys probably have questions on. We'll probably just talk about those when they come out. We'll cross those roads when we get there. But as far as all of the units in the game right now, generally, almost all of them, you will be going HP defense. If you want to look at my gears, I have HP defense for a lot of units. If you look right here, look, HP defense, she should be HP defense, HP. He's a damage dealer, attack, defense. Green King is obviously Grey Demon, attack, crit damage. Mele Otis is attack defense right now. She's just in place of my Green Giant farming Deanne. Green Giant farm Deanne, you'll obviously go attack defense for farming. So, like, that's why I have that on her. Otherwise, she'd be HP defense. He's attack defense because he's Hellbrim support. Slater has HP defense because he's Gother support. HP defense. And then this is Deanne support, HP defense. Now, obviously Slater would go attack crit damage, but I only have I only have a couple of attack sets. The rest of them are HP sets. So, like I said, you'll generally be using HP defense for most units. Now, make no mistake, you can mix and match your gears, right? Like, you don't have to make an HP defense set for every single unit in the game. You can literally mix and match them, so it's not a big deal. If you guys want to know substats, you will always go HP, attack defense HP from top to bottom, unless it's like Blue Demon Mele, which needs Pierce rate, Hauser needs Pierce, Lilia needs Pierce, Valenti needs resistance. Outside of those specific type of characters, it'll be attack, top 2, defense, middle 2, HP, bottom 2. So, yeah, that's how you gear every unit late game, basically. That's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down below, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. That being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.